I got, hey, Sneak, hey, Sue, this nigga. I got this nigga hemmed up, and I'm still directing this nigga, telling him what the fuck to do.
My hands on another man, woman, and I just told us to stop, baby girl. Kev did not pick this nigga up and slam him.
I never said that I picked that nigga up and slammed him. Never. I never said that. I never said that I picked that nigga up and slammed him. Ever. I said that I yoked that nigga up, and that's exactly what the fuck I did. Even when we fell to the ground because we tripped over the curb, he still couldn't get fucking loose. I still had his ass yoked the fuck up. So much, and I had control of the situation so much so where I was directing your ass and telling you, let me run it back.
Y'all have never heard me say Kev picked up a nigga and body slammed him. I never said that. I said we was walking, and I thought I was still talking to Kev, and I looked back and Kev was like, Red. He grabbed the nigga from behind.
What'd he say? I thought I was still talking to Kev. In other words, I had jumped into action and he didn't even know it. What'd he say? He thought he was still talking to Kev, and he turned around. I had already jumped into action. I had already jumped into action. I had already yoked this nigga up. Hey, Frank, on God in them. I had already jumped into motherfucking action.
And he fell over a curb and the nigga fell on top of him.
Exactly. I had this nigga yoked up. There was a curb right there behind me. And so the dude was pushing back, trying to get loose, and we both tripped over the curb. Even though we tripped over the curb, I scraped up my leg, even though we fell and tripped up. Yeah, he didn't get loose. He didn't get away. He didn't get out of my grip.
You slam a nigga and he land on top of you. That's what I say. Kev to come on these lives and tell y'all lies, and he gonna say, Miss these go down. I know you clumsy than a motherfucker because you fell over a curb holding a nigga. Kev,
you clumsy because you fell over a curb holding a nigga. Nigga, it's a brawl, bitch. He trying to get loose. I got this. Of course, if it's a curb right there, you gonna fall, nigga. He pushing back, trying to get. You sound dumb. I can tell you ain't never been in no scrap. You ain't never scrap. You ain't never scrap. You ain't never scrap. You ain't never scrap.
Nothing you could do with me. Stop lying. Y'all listen to this nigga lie. This nigga Kev ain't bigger than my finger and talk about what he'll do. Nigga,
Kev ain't bigger than my finger, but yet I'm the one that jumped into action and you didn't. What'd he say? I thought I was talking to Kev, and I turned around and Kev was already. I'm the little nigga. He just said it. I'm the little nigga. I'm the little nigga. But you sat there and watched a black woman get punched in her face and you didn't do nothing. You sat there and watched that black woman get punched in her face and you didn't do nothing. Nothing.
Fell on the ground and the nigga landed on top of you. Come on, man. And then what did I say when I told this story? I thought that him and Kev was fighting, so I ran over there. Because Kev was under the bottom of the nigga. The nigga landed on top of him. And Kev was like, no, grab her.
What'd he say? The dude, I still got dude yoked up. What'd he say? He just said it. I got dude yoked up, right? I got dude in the motherfucking full Nelson. I got dude yoked up. And we on the ground. I still got this motherfucker hemmed up so much. Nah, man, go ahead. I got this nigga. Go ahead, get her. I got this. That's how it worked. That's how it went down. I got this nigga hemmed the fuck up. You hear me? I'm telling him, nah, go ahead, get her. I got her. Go ahead, make sure you. I got this nigga. That's how that shit went down. He just described it. I'm sitting there with that nigga yoked the fuck up. So much so I got control to where we on the ground. He just said we on the ground, tripped over the curb. I still got this nigga yoked up. He come over there think we fighting. That's what he just said. He come over there think we fighting. I still got this motherfucker him the fuck up. I said, nah, go over there and get her. I got this nigga. What'd I tell y'all? What'd I tell y'all? What'd I tell y'all?
And I said, well, I ain't gonna put my hands on another man, woman. And I just told her, I said, stop that girl. Kel did not pick this nigga up and slam him. I put that on my mother's life. God take my mother from me.
Hold on. Who that say, I don't know who to believe? Whatever your name is, self-made, whatever. He's self-made, CT to he self-made, whatever your fucking name is. What makes sense? What makes more sense to you? What I'm saying, yeah, what makes more sense to you? If something don't make sense, it's not true, right? Does what I'm saying make sense? Watch your mouth. Look, shut your fuck up. I'm asking you a fucking question. Look, I tell you what, come in the box. 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 Who that say? So you on the ground watching Texas get slapped? He said, "Damn, shut your ass up, T. Shut your ass up, T Mix. Shut your ass up." No, I didn't mute you. I sent you a request to come in the box. Okay, now I'm soft. Come in the box. I just sent you a request to come in the box, motherfucker. Come through, it's me. Let's go. I sent you a request to come in the box. I mean, what's the problem? I didn't mute you. You know what? Can you? You can't hear me?
Man, you talking full of shit, bro. Come on, man. Sit your ass, bro. No lying ass.
What I lied about, bro? You a bitch. You a bitch. You a bitch ass nigga. See, you ain't even man enough to sit up here and articulate your own point. You's a bitch ass nigga. Let's get back into the clip.
If this nigga Kel ain't bigger than my finger and talk about what he'll do, nigga, you fell on the ground and the nigga landed on top of you.
Come on, man.
And then and what did I say when I told this story? I thought that him and Kel was fighting, so I ran over there. Because Kel was under the bottom of the nigga. The nigga landed on top of him. And Kel was like, no, grab her. And I said, well, I ain't gonna put my hands on another man, woman. And I just told her, I said, stop that girl. Kel did not pick this nigga up and slam him. I put that on my mother's life. God take my mother from me. Kel been tripping. You know when you at a curb?
Yeah.
You know when cars parked on the curb and you at a club and you walk down the curb part? The nigga was standing up for the fight this girl. Kevin grabbed the nigga from behind and was holding him, and the nigga was trying to get away, and Kev took a step back, and the back of his heel clipped the curb, and they fell over into the grass. Nigga,
Ain't that what I said? Ain't that what I said? At what point did I say I picked the nigga up and slammed him? Ain't that what I said? At what point did I say I picked him up and slammed him? That's exactly what I said. Our heels hit the curb and we fell to the ground. That's typical shit. That's typical shit.
Stop lying.
I ain't with all that going back and forth. That's not it. That's not my motive. I ain't said that. And the thing about it, I could have fucked with him. I ain't even said the nigga name, right? Because it ain't no need when I was doing this over.
First of all, don't act like it's no motherfucking privilege for you to speak my motherfucking name. Your bitch ass is the one that should be keeping the most quiet because you did the fucked up shit. The reason why you ain't spoke my name is because you don't want that heat, because a lot of people are starting to see what the fuck I'm saying. And the more people that hear, the more people that's listening. And they starting to see the same thing that I'm seeing because I'm pointing it out. You pretending to be something that you're not. You come on this motherfucker talk about the bitches and the hoes and everything, but you use the words bitches and hoes when me and you talk on the back end. You brought Red Storm up here, but you pillow talking with his broad on the back end, having his woman call you calling his woman, getting all this. You a pretender. You sat up here and said that you don't talk to women on the back end, nobody send you their number, but you a lie, because there's been at least 3 women that have come forward or that we found out that you talked to on the back end. You're a liar. You're a liar. It's my wife, my wife, my wife, my wife, and my wife, my wife, my wife. Everything else is my wife, my wife. But now it's coming out that you're the one that's actually on the back end talking to the women on the back end when you got a whole wife at the house. Why? Why do you have some strange white woman sending you her phone number so that she can talk to you about her nigga? Why, Rick? Why, Rick? Explanatory that to me. Explanatory that to me. My woman would. I ain't got nothing but a girlfriend right now. But my girlfriend ain't finna have that shit. Ain't no black woman finna have no white woman sending her husband her fucking phone number so that he can call her on the back end and talk to her about her nigga. Ain't no black woman going for that shit. Ain't no black woman going for that shit.
It's over. Yeah, I'm not gonna hurt bitter nigga because that nigga don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, feeling mutual, nigga. However you feel about me, the feeling mutual. I ain't got to talk about you, put you in the background to get no views and no cash. I don't need that shit. I'm blessed out in favor over here. We ain't struggling for nothing over here. I don't gotta say hit the cash out for $2, $1. You don't see me doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. You get on that motherfucking dry bag and
I'm not dry bagging. I'm making it plain. Please, y'all, can we please clear the Zelle and the PayPal? Can we please clear the live goal? I'm not dry bagging worth of shit. I'm being direct. Please clear the live goal and support the platform. Fuck that nigga. Fuck this nigga. Now he always make it seem like it ain't about that when it's about that. You know, that's what they all do. Try to make it seem like it ain't about that so that you can make it about that. That's that reverse psychology bullshit. That's that reverse psychology bullshit, right? If he makes his chat think that it's not about that, then maybe the chat will open up their wallets type shit. Y'all messy. Boss House, are you okay? You all right? You cool? Yeah. Boss House, you cool? Send me a request to come up in the box so you can get it off your chest. Boss House, send me a request to come up so that you can get it off your chest. You cool? Is you cool?
I got it for real. So I don't have to get on this motherfucker. Y'all throw me a gift. Come on, y'all, hit the dollar. Nah, we don't do that. We pay and we blessed over here. So that's what it is.
Rick, you know you. They said, Rick, you know you called that lady. First off, Rick did that because, and I knew about it. We already been.
Yeah, see that. Look here. They on his ass in the chat. They on his ass in the chat. The chat on his ass. Yeah, Rick, you know you called that lady. Rick, you being a phony. You being a phony. Just like you lied and said that you didn't talk to Peter on the back end when you did. You're a liar, Rick. You're a liar, Rick, and it's starting to come out that you're a liar. You're not what you pretend to be, Rick, and it's starting to come out that you're not what you pretend to be, Rick. You had East Texas girl call you on the back end, and she sent you her phone number, Rick. East Texas girlfriend sent you her phone number on the back end, Rick, and then you called her to talk about East Texas. You a married man, Rick. Ain't that right? My wife, my wife, my wife, my wife. Why would you take the phone number of a random white woman and then reach out to her on the back end to talk to her about a nigga that sits in your platform every day? Often, several times, or however often, however frequent it is. Why would you do that, Rick? My wife, my wife, my wife, my wife, my wife. Why would you do that?
We already talked about that. Me and Rick ain't talked about it. He said, he called me and said, Jules just called me. Do you want me to call?
He a liar. East Texas is lying for Rick. Rick called me shortly after he talked to that woman. East Texas didn't know nothing about it. Nothing. On my mama, on my soul. Rick didn't know nothing about it. Rick called me right after he talked to that white woman. East Texas didn't know nothing about it. Nothing. And Rick had East Texas in his box, knowing that he had talked to that woman on the back end. Knowing that he had talked to that woman on the back end, had no and didn't even say nothing to that man. Rick telling a lie. And East Texas is lying. He did not know. East Texas did not know.
Call her back. I said, yo, go ahead. So y'all need to stop listening to Kevin little goofy ass. I told him to call her back. I told him to call her back. Y'all listen to everything this dumbass nigga say, and it be killing me. I told him to call.
No, you didn't. You did not tell him to call her back, East Texas. You're telling a lie. East Texas, you are telling a lie. You knew nothing about that phone call until I said something. You knew absolutely nothing about that phone call until I said something. You knew nothing. If you knew about it, why are you just now saying something? Why when she came up in this box today, why didn't she mention that, right? She never mentioned that she told you that she was calling Rick or reaching out to Rick. She never told you that. She never said that. Why? You're telling a lie, East Texas. You never knew. You never knew.
Call her back. With y'all dumbass. Y'all listen to everything this fool say.
Exactly. Y'all act like I talked to this man, woman. He didn't know it. He didn't know.
Y'all act like I talked to this man, woman, and he didn't know it. now first it was Kev lying. Now y'all act like I talked to this man, woman, and he didn't know it. You did talk to that man, woman, and he didn't know it. Yeah, see how y'all scrambling right now? Oh yeah, it hit the floor, didn't it? You should have told this pussy nigga to leave me alone. He should have talked to you first, Rick. Rick, he should have talked to you first before I put it on the floor. Yeah, he should have talked to you first. Because then the white woman came over here. Omar, what's up, Omar? Yeah, then the white woman came over here and she put it all on the floor. The white woman came over here and told all the business. She sure did. She sure did. She said that she sent you her phone number, Rick. And you called her back. Ain't no way in hell that you gonna tell me that he knew about that at the time. He didn't. You're a liar. You're a motherfucking liar, Rick. And now this fake persona that is now starting to come unfolded. See, you can fool everybody else. You can't fool God. Mods, activate on Boss House. Mods, activate on Boss House. Yeah, you can't put it on. You can't put on this act forever. You can't. It don't work. It don't work like that. Hold up, y'all.
Story when Kev the Comic came to Houston. Y'all have never heard me say Kev picked up a nigga and body slammed him. I never said that. I said we was walking, and I thought
ain't no way, T-Mix. Ain't no black woman in this world gonna be okay with some random white woman sending her husband her phone number so that he can call her to talk to her about some nigga. Ain't no black woman on 2 feet. It's not even that 12-foot statue that they put in Times Square. Ain't no black woman on 2 feet gonna be okay with some random white woman sending her man her phone number for him to call to talk to her about some nigga. Cause one black man is just as good as the other. If she'll fuck with that black man, she'll fuck with that black man. You think that man, listen, y'all can play them games with somebody else. Y'all can play them games with somebody else. Don't try that damage control with me shit now. Don't try that damage control shit with me now. Look here, if they don't get healed from your videos, they won't get healed. Why now all of a sudden you got to reach out to motherfuckers on the back end to try to heal them through their relationships and coach them through this, that, and the other, because you got all the answers and shit, like your shit is perfect and all that. No, you can miss me with that shit. I got 5 kids by 4 women and you got 3 kids by 3 women. We the same. You got 3 kids by 3 women. I got 5 kids by 4. There is no difference between the two of us, sir. Why you want to sit back and try to act like you better than everybody else on the internet? No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. That's not how that works.
I was still talking to Kev, and I looked back and Kev was like, Red. He grabbed a nigga from behind, and he fell over a curve, and the nigga fell.
Once again, he's acknowledging the fact that when I went to Houston, we got into an altercation outside of 5015 Club when we was leaving the club. And some nigga punched his old lady in the face. It was a black dude, and he punched this black woman in the face. And I activated on that nigga. While Red Storm was sitting around wondering what the fuck is going on, I got this nigga in the full Nelson, and I'm telling East Texas to go over there and handle the broad, get her, while I got this nigga hemmed up, while I fuck with this nigga. But East Texas didn't do anything. He was scared to even activate. He's a scary ass fuck nigga.
On top of him. How you slam a nigga and he land on top of you? That's what I say. Kev to come on these lives and tell y'all lies, and he gonna say, Miss these know how I get down. I know you clumsy than a motherfucker because you fell over a curb. Hold a nigga. Kev, there's nothing you can do with me. Stop lying. Y'all listen to this nigga lie. This nigga Kev ain't bigger than my finger and talk about what he'll do. Man, nigga, you fell on the ground and the nigga landed on top of you.
Come on, man.
And then and what did I say when I told this story? I thought that him and Kev was fighting, so I ran over there. Because Kev was under the bottom of the nigga. The nigga landed on top of him. And Kev was like, no.
On several occasions, me and Rick would have conversations on the back end when I was going through beefs, whether it was Nitra, whether it was AP, whether it was $2, whether it was ever. No matter what the beef was, whether it was if I used the word bitch, Rick was using the word bitch too. If y'all believe that Rick don't use the word bitch and hoe on the back end, y'all stupid. There were several conversations that me and Rick had where our conversations were very mutual. I don't have one. They were not one-way conversations. We were talking like men talk. We were using the word bitches and hoes. He used the word bitches and hoes on the back end too. East Texas, he uses the words bitches and hoes on the back end too. I'm just man enough and real enough to be able to call a motherfucker a bitch when I feel like calling her a bitch when she called me a bitch nigga. They try to pretend like they different and come on this app.
Grab her. And I said, well, I ain't gonna put my hands on another man, woman. And I just told her, I said, stop that girl. Kev did not pick this nigga up and slam him. I put that on my mother's life. God take my...
Hold up. That girl, honey, said, I don't think he does. He don't seem like that type. You get cheated on a lot, don't you? That girl, honey, that's why your name is That Girl, Honey, because you still looking for that sweet thing. You get cheated on a lot, don't you, That Girl, Honey? See, you would be, if I was a single guy, you would be right up my alley because you would believe anything I tell you and shit like that. So I can lie to you real easy. You seem like the type that's real easy to lie to. Men love women like you. Men love a woman that's easy to lie to, and you strike me as the type of woman that's easy to lie to. And so you would be right up a nigga's alley. Yeah, you would be right up a nigga's alley.